Proudly sponsored by stms.studio for all your merch and printing needs. Proud patron of Ian's Chain charity, helping to save lives together. Hey.
Hello.
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 Hello. How are you?
Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, how are you?
We're good.
Brilliant,
We're good,
yeah.
Hey, we got some Stokies. Woo!
Right, duck.
Right, Duck.
Let's kick a bow against the bow, Eddie back and boss.
I like that. So, because this is a podcast, people can't see you. So, just give us a brief introduction of who you are with a little fact about yourself.
I am Dean, the lead guitarist and backup singer. Fact about myself. Well, I can play the bass.
You're not a very interesting person.
No,
Come on, man. This is for your fans to get to know you. This is why they should do gigs. Come on.
I can cook a good meal.
All right. What's your favourite meal?
It's not dating. I don't know what to say.
What's your favourite meal?
Oh God, Sunday roast.
Right. You're so boring. Next.
My name's Tom. I'm the rhythm guitarist. And a fact about myself. Well, I wouldn't say so much about a fact about myself. My hobbies include fishing, photography.
Well, that's not a fact.
Well, I'm trying to think of a fact about myself, but I don't want to swear.
You can swear. It's fine. It's called Twisted Tone and Moist for a reason, you know.
Yeah. A fact about myself is I am a genuine twat.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that. That's cool. Next.
I'm Tank, I'm the lead singer. And the fact about myself is I've got more tattoos on my head than I have hair.
Hey. Next.
I'm Ethan, I play bass. Fact about me, I've broken both ankles because I skateboard and I'm stupid.
Nice, I like that. So we're with Meliora. Have I said it right?
You have, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
You're the first person who's ever said it right.
Really?
We've got one member missing. He's at work tonight.
Oh, well, you know what? That's part of the reason why I set this up, because people are under the illusion that because you're in a band, you make loads of money, and that's total poo-poo. That's total nonsense, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really crap.
Honestly, I've spoken to that many big musicians out there, and they say don't do it for money. If you're doing it for money, you're in the wrong job.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely.
So whereabouts in Stoke are you all from?
We're all Newcastle, aren't we? Newcastle Wonderland. So,
the posh end.
Yeah, when you go on holiday and you're a Stokian, people come up to you and say, "Oh, where are you from?" You say, "Oh, I'm from Newcastle," and they say, "Oh, the one up the top." No, the one down the middle. Where's that? It's in Stoke. Oh,
yeah, Alton Towers. You have to tell them Alton Towers, and then they know.
Yeah, Alton Towers.
I say Stafford because I want to seem posh.
Well, I live near Leek and I support Leek Town, and whenever I go like the away matches, people haven't heard of Leek because they're a non-league club, and they're like, whereabouts you live? And I'm like, do you know Alton Towers? Like half an hour away from there. And they're like, oh yeah, I know where that is. Right, cool, good reference.
Yeah,
definitely.
Just aim for the Alton Towers. So, in terms of metal, you're a metal band.
Yeah.
From Stoke-On-Trent.
We like to think so, yeah. We're a bit of a mixture, really, aren't we?
Yeah,
we just dipped to toes in the metal at the moment.
Really?
Started off with classic rock, and then we had a new bassist join who preferred metal, so we just went more metal with the sound.
Yeah, we kind of went from like a Motley Crue vibe to I don't even know what we are. Oh no, it's just like Kill Switch Engage kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
like a bit of screaming, a bit of singing, a bit of everything.
Nice. You get the right balance. That's lovely.
Yeah.
I think people hear metal and they get instantly put off. I used to run a metal festival, and you'd be surprised at how many people didn't come because they think it was all like screamo, like. Rah! And actually, there's so many different genres of metal. You know, you've got your melodic, you've got your death, you've got your black metal, you've got everything. And I think it's really nice because there's a place in the metal scene for everybody. And there's quite a lot of rock bands out there that kind of see themselves a bit more metal than others. You know, I think that's really nice that you can kind of say, we're like this. If you like them bands, then you'll like us.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I really like how you can get like I listen to a lot of Hailstorm as well, not Hailstorm,
Yeah,
Hailstorm, and
Hailstorm, the pirate.
they're like pirate metal. You've got Bloody Wood, who are like Indian metal. That's brilliant. And then you've got the Who. They're like Mongolian.
Throat
Throat
Walkers.
metal.
I love it. Yeah, it's ace. Well, I'll tell you a little fact. I saw Hailstorm at the Green Star years ago in Smallfoot.
Oh, my mate told me about that. Rob, he went that gig. Yeah.
Was it Rob Hoof by chance?
Yeah, it was.
I know Rob Hoof.
I'm good mates with Rob.
Yeah, I used to be good mates with Rob as well. Rob and Vicky back in the day. We were all part of the Green Star karaoke crew on a Thursday.
Oh, I'll have to mention you to them.
Yeah, they know me because Vicky's chinchilla bit my finger once.
Yeah, it's definitely Vicky.
Yeah, we used to go around there, play like Lara Croft and stuff, and lock Jeeves in the.
We were literally on about last time,
were you?
Yeah, we were literally on. We were on about remastering Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
And Vic said, "Oh, we used to always play Tomb Raider."
Yeah, well, I used to go around there, play it, and it wasn't for them. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have known that there was actually another bit of the game than just tumbling on the mats. I thought that was the game, so I used to spend all my time tumbling all their mats. And Vicky was like, "Actually, Joe, there's more to it." And you went swimming, and there was like a world out there.
And you could lock the butler in the fridge.
That's what we used to do. We used to be like, "Should we lock the butler in the fridge tonight?" Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, every night.
Yeah, great fun. But yeah, Rob, he's in a band called Fat Lip, isn't he?
Yeah.
Most people from Stoke-On-Trent probably know. And I'm going to get them on here, so that's pretty cool. And I like...
We supported Fat Lip a few months back at 11.
And how did you find that? Because it's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? A cover band and an original. Because people are scared of watching originals, and I want to try and banish that stigma. You've written all your songs, and it takes guts to perform them. And just because people don't know the songs doesn't mean necessarily that they should be worried about knowing them. You just have a listen, and you might like what you hear. Cover bands, people love it because they know, they like familiarity.
It's a good way to do it, to get original bands out, really, I think.
Yeah,
it puts you a little bit out of your comfort zone as well.
Yeah, I've like you tapped on after and then the original band on before. I think
that's really good.
Gets people in to come and
because
see.
You get the exposure, don't you? You sell the tickets, get the exposure. You've got that kind of, okay, if they don't really like the original stuff, you've got the cover bands. Cover bands will always make money, always.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's the shitter, really, the fact that the original bands out there don't make half as much as cover bands.
We were in a cover band before, weren't we?
Yeah, with Rob, actually.
With Rob.
Really?
Pop Punk 101.
Yeah, Pop Punk 101.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we were doing when I first joined, wasn't it? More covers, doing pub gigs, and we were getting more money than we were now. And then we sat down when we had enough songs and kind of went, yeah, we prefer doing our own stuff. And we kind of just made the decision to leave pub stuff behind and just try and concentrate on what we were doing.
Yeah, you have to know your own way to go.
Yeah, I think everybody in the band's just enjoying it a bit more as well, because you can be yourself. You're not trying to live up to other people who have already wrote the song, trying to play it perfect.
Yeah, and also I think there's more opportunities out there. I know we were saying about the covers bands, but there's more opportunities out there for originals because most festivals have original bands on there. It's only really like your Festwitch and your other cover like festivals that really cater for those. But it's really nice that Download do like Bawdy Takeover and they do like the stages that they've got. Sometimes they incorporate newer bands. Bloodstock, obviously, the Metal to the Masses. So why aren't you in Metal to the Masses this year? Have you just decided not to enter it?
No, we are. We've just
we
get confirmation from the Underground of the dates and everything. We entered a competition on Kerrang before Christmas to get onto Download with the.
Was that the deal? Was that the deal?
The Marshall recording and
that's the one.
Download.
Rituals won, didn't they?
Oh, did they win?
Rituals won, yeah. I interviewed Rituals and they won.
Amazing.
And they play. Or was that another one? Was that last year you're talking about? It wasn't this year. Was like this Christmas just gone?
Yeah, it was
the latest one.
Yeah.
Oh, so in that case, then I don't know because Rituals won the last one for Download last year.
Oh, okay. No, this one's for the one.
Oh, so it's a new one. Ooh. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll have to. So we'll cover that today then, because is the voting still open for that?
I couldn't tell you. I think it is. I think it shuts on the 14th. I think.
Oh, really?
Rings
Okay.
about 14 does. Tom's going to check now.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because what we can do is, if you find it out and the voting's still there, we can get you to tell people why they should vote for you, and we can get some votes drummed up.
They've got to be, the bands are shortlisted first, and then it opens to votes for the public, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, you know what? Take every opportunity that you can, because you never know. You might just get lucky.
Yeah, 100%. We're trying everything now at the moment, aren't we? Try and get into festivals.
Is there anything you want to do? Like, what festival? I know you mentioned about festivals. Is there any specific places? Because, I mean, I'm like rated 609 in the world at the minute on this podcast, which is quite crazy, you know? And it's good because I can give bands the exposure. I'm listened to in 40 odd countries. So for a small band that's up and coming like you guys, I think that's really nice, because I've got episodes with Paradise Lost and I've got episodes with like Evergrey. And I think it's nice to put you up there with them and fans of each other kind of, you know, I've got all the Metal for the Masses winners on my catalogue as well from last year.
Yeah. There's some good bands last year.
Oh, we played, who did we play with at the Captain's Bar?
Oh, Godeth.
Godeth. They won their They were brilliant.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Such a good night.
We to go onto a stage after they just supported us, we were like, wow, like we've got to pull it out of the bag here, that kind of thing. But yeah, we love all the guys from Godeth. They were brilliant.
Yeah.
Good. Brilliant. Well, you've got Head Press as well that were local. They were a local band. It took them about 5 attempts, I think, if not more. And then they got on, and then obviously had a family tragedy, so they had to delay it. And then played this year, which was nice. Well, last year. So it just goes to show, if you don't win the first time, there's always chances to kind of get drummed in and then ring you up and say, right, come on, can you fill in? And I think there's a lot to be said about filling in at gigs. The more you put yourself out there, the more opportunities that you create.
Yeah, 100%. We did was it a fill-in gig, Red Rum? Or was it just a kind of jump on?
It was just a jump on. They needed someone. We were like, yeah. And then it turned out that we ended up headlining.
Yeah.
Nice.
we were getting support and then ended up headlining, yeah.
That's really cool, though. It's opportunities like that kind of, you don't set yourself up for that. And when it happens, I bet you were like, whoa, look at this. Look what we're going to do.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Brilliant venue as well.
Really good venue.
Good. And the thing is with Stoke, you know, being from Stoke, nowhere's too far.
No.
We're in the middle. So you can go anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, we were quite lucky. Hanley's only down the road, isn't it? So, some good venues there.
Yeah. I think we'd like to kind of branch out a little bit. I feel like with the last couple of years, we've played a lot around Stoke. I'd like to maybe get a few gigs around, like maybe Birmingham, Manchester, them kind of ways.
For you, I interviewed the promoter at Devil's Dog in Digbeth.
Oh, nice.
I've got contacts everywhere around the country. So you just let me know where you want to play and I'll send you some contacts over. And also, for anyone listening,
everywhere. Let's
get them out there, guys. You want a band, snap them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like anything support slots or anything. I've always said from day one doing this band, I'd do it for free. I just enjoy going out writing music and doing it kind of thing. I would just do it for free. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's really nice though. But at the same time, you deserve to be paid for what you do. And I think unless it's a charity event, which, you know, they try and pay in like hospitality and food, as long as you're fed and a bit of petrol money here and there, I think you should be really careful about taking a free gig, because yes, they're good, but actually you've got costs to cover. So if it's a local one and you know, you're not traveling too far, fine. But if you're traveling further afield, you don't want to find yourself at a detriment all the time, because you need to be writing stuff. You need to be recording albums.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And you've all got lives. You sacrifice lives, you know. Hardly anyone works for free these days, so why should you?
Yeah, that's true. Especially in this climate.
Yeah. Exactly. And I think it's not unreasonable to turn around and say, look, can you just chuck us some petrol money, or can you just give us a cut of the takings, or can you, split something? I think something. Yeah, just something, just to show that you've been good enough to turn up and play. And actually, it's a nice, true reflection of the performance that you put on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
But, there's another big band, Black Coast. They're local.
Oh, yeah, I love them. They are amazing.
They're really, really cool guys. I interviewed them not long back. Me and Charlie go back years, the singer. And it'd be cool to get you on with them at some point because
I'd love that. They are a really good band. They're really.
I think I've listened to Black Coast.
Well, like I said, local.
Yeah, I have what I do on my phone is I'll make like a Spotify playlist and I'll just add as many bands to it as I can, and I'll put 3 or 4 of the songs on our Spotify and I'll just play them over in my car and listen to as many different bands.
Nice.
I've got that many on there now. I have to keep putting my phone on while I'm driving. What band's this?
You can't do that.
I know, but
well, I hope you
don't do that, kids.
You better listen to my podcast now. There's 160 odd episodes, and by the time you've listened to it all, then it'll be your turn. You'll be able to be like,
I won't keep turning my phone on, check your name then.
No, absolutely.
I've had it on at work today, to be fair, and it's hard to get through the shift because my work is terrible at the minute.
Really? You've had my podcast on?
I've had it on at work. Enjoyed it. Hopefully they don't listen to this at my job, because my job is terrible at the minute.
Yeah, but it can always get better. Things can always get better, remember? I think after Christmas, there's a big slump. Everyone kind of, they've eaten too much, they can't fit in their clothes, everyone's unhappy, everyone's just a bit like, just feel a bit bloated because of the holiday festivities. Yeah. We're like in the new year now, aren't we? Yeah. Christmas seems ages away, but this year will fly.
Oh, yeah.
It'll soon come back round, though.
Went really quick, dentist.
Yeah, well, you'll have to let me know and keep me updated about the Metal to the Masses, because I want to make it my mission this year to interview most of the Metal to the Masses, probably winners, but I might even, if I've got time, because you've got to remember, I do this around my full-time job as well. I work at the hospital. Yeah. I've got to try and get as many of the bands involved and just chat to them, because I think every single band that puts themselves out there deserves a fair shot at it, and also to kind of get themselves known whether they win or not, because so many bands go out early and then they kind of don't get forgotten about but kind of swept under the radar, and I want to bring them back and say, like, right, you're all in we're all a fish in a pond. My podcast is like the pond, and we're all just swimming around, just want to make it, and every so often someone will come and catch them and take them off to a better home. So that's what it's all about.
I mean, it was like the last Metal to the Masses. Bloodmore's won the last Metal to the Masses.
I interviewed them.
I mean, they were absolutely incredible, but there was every band who were there were brilliant. Even in the earlier heats as well, like Mystique. Doomsday. I listened to them all on Spotify. They're brilliant.
Yeah, we're really lucky because the scene at the minute is bustling. There's so many bands, and I know people say, "Oh, it's oversaturated," but each band can bring something different, and no two bands are ever the same. And like me and you can listen to bands, and I can be like, "Oh, I'm not really much for that," but I can appreciate it. But you might think, "Wow, I absolutely love that." And when we're listening back to songs, no two people can hear the same, or feel the same as what they do when they listen to a song. Everyone's got a personal journey.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah,
and that's really nice.
About personal journeys.
Hey,
we've got a new song coming out about personal journeys in February.
Have you? Yeah. Oh, okay. Would you like to expand on that?
Sure, baby Dean.
It's It's a bit of a, what kind of song would you say it was?
I'd say it's a cross between a love song and an orgy.
Oh, nice. An orgy. Great.
Yeah.
It's got kind of 9 Inch Nails vibes.
Yeah, 9 Inch Nails, kind of like almost slow, but then it builds up a lot.
Nice.
Yeah. And then it just kicks in your face.
Then it just slaps.
Okay. And that's written on is that written on a personal journey, is it?
Yes and no. Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Nice.
Going off the lyrics, I'd say.
Going off the lyrics, yeah.
When's that coming out?
We've got to get it mixed and mastered properly yet, and then I'm hoping it's going to come out beginning of February.
Oh, okay. So not long now then.
Yeah, we could try and get it out before Valentine's Day because it fits the vibe, I think.
Right. Are you going to let us into a little inkling what it's called?
Feel?
Yeah.
Not like the Robbie Williams Feel. Is it a lot better?
No, it's not that good.
It's nice though. People, I don't think, talk me through. So when you write a song, who does most of the writing? Did you write it together?
Yeah, it's all a joint effort, isn't
It is a joint effort.
A lot of it kind of comes from me and Dean will be sat at home, we'll write a riff or something and we'll send it on the group chat, and if we all like it, we get in all together, we all chuck lyrics at it, Ethan puts his bass parts in, the other Ethan puts his drum parts in on MIDI.
Usually it'd be at rehearsal, so we'd make the track through MIDI and then give it to Ethan, and then we'd rehearse it, and then we bring the video back, and then I'd do all the MIDI drums and get everything recorded here, and then send it off.
Nice.
To what's his name again?
Josiah
Nolan. Yeah, he's our mix and mastering guru at the moment.
Nice.
He's very, very good.
Well, do you know what? I think because there's a lot of bands out there, the first song they release and stuff sounds a bit, scratchy because they don't really know they haven't got the money to record it and they haven't got the money to do it properly. And don't get me wrong, it's a nice introduction. And I think as long as people go in with an open mind and say, right, new band, new song, at least it's getting something out there. Doesn't have to be perfect. I think there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure though, isn't there, to feel that you have to release that perfect song to slot in. I don't think so, because I think it's your journey. Your Spotify is your journey, and
you've got to show what you're about and let people know what you're about. Because if you're gigging, and at least they're gonna know some
idea of what you're going to get. Yeah,
I agree.
Soft rock to full on in your face metal, aren't we?
Hate breeds of time.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, money doesn't grow on trees. You have to, earn your money and make your money and stuff. And you've all got personal lives. You've all got families. So it's really difficult to find that time. You sacrifice a lot of time. So I think as well, as long as you're not too hard on yourself and say, right, okay, this is where we are. The next one you release on that, as long as it's better, then.
Yeah. I think every song we've wrote has got like 100% better than the previous.
We've had the feedback as well. A lot of people are saying when they'll listen to a new music, like when we brought Elaboration out, everyone's like, "Wow, that is 1,000 times better than what you've been doing. Just keep doing that." Yeah. Then we did. We call it TPOCCY. It's the power of Christ compels you. We do a Halloween song every year.
Nice. Okay.
But that come out really good, and people like that. And I think it's just kind of just.
Yeah, just gone from there. We did a Christmas song. That was just a quick. We need to get something done for Red Rum.
Why didn't you send it me? Well, I wanted to do like a Christmas compilation of all the bands. You should have sent it over. Don't tell me you haven't heard of me before.
It's January.
No, I did a New Year special. You could have been included on that. Loads of bands.
How about we write you a Christmas song for next year?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, please do. Literally, the day before New Year, I decided I was going to put a New Year compilation together, and I was hounding bands, and I was like, just send me all your stuff, just Auld Lang Syne or, thanking your fans. And I got loads. I got like 50 odd.
Amazing.
It was crazy. So all New Year's Day, I spent time getting that up, putting it out, releasing it. It was mad. But, it was really nice to see that side of bands that perhaps other people will never see. That unscripted kind of rawness. They were sent over voice notes, a lot of it over Facebook Messenger.
Wow.
But you'd be surprised at the amount of people that say, I can't send you something because I'm not in my studio. I'm not asking you to be in your studio. I'm asking just for something, off the collar, like just something raw and natural.
Get your phone recorded and just send anything.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would have understood a word of mine on New Year's.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. A load of people were like incoherent. It was crazy.
I know that feeling.
I like that though. I like your tattoos on your head. They're cool.
Thank you. Is it that one?
Yeah, that one.
That one's a new one. Tom paid for it for my birthday last year.
And
I didn't hear enough this year. He's all right.
Best mates.
Do you know, you can really tell you've got such a good bond, all of you, just having a laugh. And it's really nice because you can go in your studio and whatever's gone on in the week or, leading up to it, you can just all forget about it and just have a good time with it.
It's a bit of a release. Especially now we're starting to do the heavier stuff where I can just shout in the mic and be like, I can't need that.
We're giving something else a dabble, aren't we? We just recorded a bit of a podcast ourselves earlier on.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Have you?
He wasn't the best. We'll probably get it's very cancelable.
Well, you have to be so careful because once it's out there, that's it. So if you want to go down that line, you have to be very, very careful.
I don't think that suits me.
Yeah, we're trying to be tame at the moment.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
but you got me.
Yeah,
Well, if you need any help in terms of a podcast, I can help you with a few bits. You know, I set mine up from scratch, and it's really not that difficult if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I still don't know what I'm doing.
I think it was going to be more like when we all have a conversation together at rehearsals. We just absolutely banter the hell out of each other. Where if the police walked in, you get locked up down it to a level. So we kind of just wanted to catch that moment because I just thought people would find it really funny.
Yeah.
Well, you know, quite a few bands do that, and that's really good. Like Black Lakes, for example, are another band I know. They do like something called Blacklist, and that's their way of communicating with their fans. And I think it's really nice to get that interaction because you can, you know, fans look forward to you releasing stuff like that. And I think you should. I think you should do that. I think there's definitely a gap in the market for you whilst you're recording. You know, even if it's just outtakes, even if it's just funny stuff, even if you just set a camera up and if you make some like howlers, just have a laugh about it.
Yeah.
I mean, our TikTok's just full of howlers.
It's
Is it? Are you good at TikTok, all of you? Do you know how to do it?
I'm terrible.
I don't either.
Badgered now and again.
I never thought, having got my like GCSE in computers, I never thought I'd be sitting here saying I ain't got a clue how to work my MacBook. I haven't got a clue how to do anything. I only just discovered that GarageBand, you can download loads of like tracks and things.
Amazing.
I didn't even know that. I haven't got a clue. I'm such a learner. That looks like a loser, doesn't it? Such a learner. But I think you just have to bumble your way through everything, don't you? Even when you set a band up, you don't really know which direction you're going to go in. You just kind of jam and see where you're at.
If
you get there, you get there.
Wing it and go, oh, that works. We'll do that. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what about Manchester? Would you like to get into Manchester and play Manchester?
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was like to play Manchester.
Because Manchester got a big metal scene.
There's Satan's Hollow's there, isn't it?
Yeah, Satan's Hollow, there's Grand Central, there's Rebellion, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Rebellion.
I think I messaged Rebellion, but
Fatlet played Rebellion recently, didn't they?
I think so, yeah.
They played Blackpool Tower just
Yeah,
for Christmas as well.
Is that why it was on fire?
Yeah, probably.
On
Rob
fire.
That was just a reflection from his hair. Wasn't it?
The orange netting on fire. Every time I go past the cone now, I'm like, oh, look, the road's on fire. You have to laugh at these things. So, yeah, we've got Manchester, we've got Birmingham, we've got quite a lot of festivals out there. Are you looking at playing festivals?
We are looking, but we have no idea how to.
Yeah, but festivals are one of them. They really are to
don't know where
judge
to go
what
to.
festival would be good for you as well.
We don't know any.
You apply and send your stuff. Have you please tell me you've got an EPK pack.
Oh yeah, we've got all that. Yeah.
Good. Have you got merchandise?
Yeah.
Yes,
but it's not all printed off, is it? It's
Not yet.
can't pay. What would you say?
page go.
Page
Tax,
go.
tax.
Well, listen, my podcast is actually sponsored by a merchandise company. So I don't know if you know Jay Maguire from Breaking Bands. There's a festival.
I've heard of Breaking Bands.
Right, well, Jay Maguire from Breaking Bands owns stms.studios and they print all my merch and they sponsor my podcast. So hit him up, he'll sort it out. He does bundles. It's decent.
We'll do that. We'll do that then.
Yeah, we'll have a look at that.
He
Breaking
does
Bands.
it for all bands, like most of the bands, they go to him and you can get it ad hoc whenever you want it. And, you know, it's really good quality. And my top, the amount of people that comment on how nice and soft my top is, you know, like some of the Fruit of the Loom crap that you get, and it's horrible, and it's like you're walking around and you've just sprayed starch on it. Oh no, this is like soft and smooth, and it's nice. So and it doesn't. I've washed it about 1,000 times, and it hasn't come off yet. So you can print whatever you want. He can print it all. You can print your cups, whatever you want. So I'll put you in touch with him.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Thanks.
Yeah, because that's how you make your money. Hey,
I might get myself a Meliora shot glass.
Yeah, why don't you? You know, really branch out. And I think as well, if you sign lyric sheets and stuff like that, people love little personal touches that you can do. You know,
We've
Go
had
on.
quite a few like young fans come up to us, have pictures with us, and have set lists and guitar picks and stuff, and that's nice when you get stuff like that. That I think that makes, if you just had a good gig and you come off and someone asks you, "Can I have a picture with you?" That's better than doing the actual gig. Sometimes you really appreciate that.
And you know what? You're shaping the music scene, because them youngsters. How do you know they're not going to go on to be the next big thing later on in life and say, you know what, Meliora really...
Saying that earlier, weren't we?
Yeah, it's true. Meliora are the ones that actually pushed us to do that, because you've influencing them. And it's really nice that they can do that. And it's really nice that they've had the opportunity to come to your gigs as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were saying exactly the same thing.
If they do get famous and rich, then they can always retire us.
Yeah, I like that. If I get famous and rich, I'll retire. I'll be like, here, I'll send you an envelope in the post.
Good luck. Bye.
I'll be like, here's a fiver. Go treat yourself. Go treat yourself and park outside the underground for a fiver or something. I don't know.
And get a fine.
Yeah, like you.
How many times have you got your car stuck on that car park, that little turning point outside the underground, and when you've got bands on, everyone's like Tetris.
You need to just get rid of the grass and put a car park space thing there, don't they?
Which you know, Tesco wasn't there. It used to just be a wasteland. It reminded me of Fallout. Every time we walk on it, it reminded me of Fallout. It's crazy. So, where do you want to be this time next year?
I'd like to say I'd like to be working part-time and doing the music part-time. Nothing mega ambitious, maybe dropping down a day or two and being able to focus more on the music.
It would be nice. It'd be nice to have a lot more followers behind us as well.
Yeah, I think if we set aside at the end of this year, if we could say that we could get a steady amount of streams on the songs and have... we already do have a little bit of a listeners platform. We got all the way up to 125 listeners last year, but I think if we could keep that steady flow of listeners, that'd be nice. I think we've got about 60 odd at the moment, according to Spotify. And we've also had this year other countries actually listening to our music.
Yeah, we had about 120 people listen to us in Finland in 2 days.
Right.
So I have no idea how that happened.
Well, it's algorithms, you just never know. Oh, we're stripping. We've got Ethan stripping off. Are you warmed up now, mate? You look like
It's a
a
bit
borrower
warm. There's a
wearing
radiator
that.
down here, and I wore me fucking snood.
I love it. I think it's like the comfiest thing ever.
No, she got me that. I bought her one.
Oh, cute.
I think that's cute. Right, but going back to that, I'm in 40 countries. I'm pretty sure India was one of my top ranking countries for listening to me, and they love their metal music out there.
Oh yeah, I was really surprised at the metal scene, and even like Japan and India and stuff like
Loads in Japan at one point. I got dead excited thinking, I'm going to go on a tour, Japan, meet the love of my life, watch anime all day. And then, we're staying in England. Yeah. Oh, thanks, mate.
Well, Black Coast are looking at playing Japan again, You want to hit them up and you want to try and arrange something and say, look, we'll come over with you.
That would be the dream.
Well, you need to put the feelers out there. You need to be contacting these other bands and saying, right, we really like your band. Would you be prepared to organise? Because a lot of it, the reason they don't do it is because they want other people on board as well, because it makes it easier, doesn't it? If you all do a little bit of a cut, it's easier. So it's something to think about. Have a think about what you want to do, where you want to go, and aim for it. And feel cheeky about messaging people.
Yeah. Try and get on there with supporting Sugar Boom, aren't we? Working on them slowly.
Ryan, you've become quite good mates with them.
Good.
And you've dropped the hint of saying, "Oh yeah, well we're in a band. If you ever need a supporting act."
Well, tell him I'll give him an interview. Send him my way, and I'll interview him. Say, "Oh, I've managed to get you an interview."
I'll do that.
Yeah. So I'll happily interview him. No problem for you. And I'll just take Meliora on tour with you, will you?
Yeah. Just drop it in again.
Well, there's the amount of people that really want to go places, and I just put out on the on a voice clip and saying this is what they want, and if they listen to it, even better.
Yeah.
You don't get unless you ask, do you?
No, exactly. You're never too cheeky, and you know what? If they don't respond, then what have you lost, really?
Yeah. At least you've asked.
Yeah. Well, definitely stay in touch. On my Facebook, I don't know if any of you got me on my Facebook, but add me if you can. I'll have to delete a few people because I'm aware. I know it's crazy. I've got like 840 people in my holding area, and I'm like, nah. It's got to be like music related or something now. I'm casually getting rid of everyone else. But I actually did a post of all like promoters in the country and like festival organisers, and everyone posted their contact details on there.
Okay.
That might help you because there's like over 100, I think, and other bands that are really looking for people and want to network.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll have a look at that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
we're always up for reaching out to new people, even just getting to know people in the industry and learning from their experiences as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the way to do that is to turn up at gigs and just get to know other bands and also just put yourself out there and say, look, we're a band. We really want to branch out. We want to play here. And in turn, you organise a show in the hometown and, see if you get them on.
Yeah.
When's your next gig?
26th of February.
No,
January. All my months mixed up.
We're at the Reggae. We're headlining the Reggae. We are being supported by the Catchy Twins.
Okay.
And 1,000 Cuts.
And 1,000 Cuts.
Nice. So there's a good lineup there.
Yeah, some great musicians.
We've played with 1,000 Cuts before. They were good. They actually played with us with Godeth at Captain's Bar.
Yeah.
Nice. And who the Catchy Twins?
It's John Catchy.
John and Carlo.
Yeah.
No way, is it? No, okay. The henchmen. I like calling them the henchmen.
It was quite funny. He added me on Facebook the other day, and I'd never heard of this John. And I'm going through his Facebook, and I'm looking at videos. He did a solo of Hotel California to the Tornado of Souls by Megadeth, and I was like,
yeah, he's sick, isn't he? He's ace.
That's
amazing.
And I was looking at all his guitars. I was like, why is this guy adding me? He's sick. He's way too cool for me, kind of thing. Like, I can't be friends with him. And then I saw it was supporting us, and his brother's like a left-handed guitarist, but he plays a right-hand guitar. I was like, oh no, that's brilliant.
Honestly, they are awesome.
Yeah,
I've known them for years. They're ace lads. And to be honest, that's a really good lineup. And, it's all about supporting local. If I'm free, I'll pop down at some point. I'm just so busy. I've got so much stuff on. But if I'm around, I might come down and you can have a go at me famous general knowledge quiz.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
If I can find a band that gets 10 out of 10, because I'm a year and 6 months in now and I still haven't found a band that can get 10 out of 10.
As long as Dean doesn't speak, we'll be okay.
Don't worry, I won't deduct any points. Well, listen, guys, it's been ace to chat to you. And thanks for joining me. And I will try my hardest to help you where I can. And, and if you ever want like a non-judgmental ear or you want to just run something by me, I've been around for a while in the music business. You've got to remember that you just got to make sure before you agree to anything, make sure it suits you, because there's a lot of people out there that kind of just want one thing and that's just for them. So it's just got to be, it's got to suit you.
Yeah,
definitely.
Right. Well, we'll catch up at some point. I mean, you're not exactly far, are you? You're out 6 miles.
Stone's throw.
Yeah, literally. Well, we'll have to catch up in person and have a chat. How about that?
Yeah, definitely. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
All right. Well, look after yourselves, and like I said, if you need anything, just drop me a message.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Anytime. See ya.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
See you in a bit.
Bye.